Welcome to Radio Fixer's channel. Subscribe for upcoming videos. Welcome back. We're going to try to restore this very old Kent 402 radio. I purchased this many years ago. I was, looking through some antique shop and I saw this sitting there. It was in very bad shape. As you can tell in this picture, somebody put the hole in the top and then they put this type of switch on it for on and off, and because of course the volume control and the on and off switch was not working. This is the metal, total metal radio, and the rust was so bad that some area was eating actually through the radio from the bottom. I guess was sitting in some type of water. And I purchased it for $10, and I thought, what, I might be able to use some of the parts. It's one of my first few radio that I purchased, and then years ago I take the case out of the radio, and I started working on the case. Then it was a few weeks ago I decided, let's work on this radio. Let's try to save this, and maybe, we can come back to life. As you see, this is a very small radio. If you look at it in the palm of my hand, and as you see, this radio also, the speaker is in bad condition. This is the 3-tube radio, and so needs a lot of work. Also see in this picture, again, corrosion, some of the wires, and those need to be taken care of. And this is underneath of the chassis. There's so many paper capacitors there. They're all leaky. You can see how bad it is. And so let's work on this. So in this session, is this going to be part one? What I'm going to try to do is disassemble the radio totally, as much as I can. Clean and derust the chassis and also the dial tuner, which is called variable condenser. After that, we're going to paint the chassis and also the dial tuner. Next, we're going to install the dial tuner on the chassis, and also we're going to repair on and off switch, which is volume control as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and take care. As you see, it's very small. If we compare it to a can of Coke, see the size, right? It's pretty a small radio. So I'm going to try to see if I can fix this. It's very bad condition. Of course, the speakers, has a hole. Everybody's rust out. It has just 3 tubes. Let me show you underneath. Pretty interesting radio. So let me bring it close to camera so you see what's going on. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can get this thing going. It's going to be awesome if I can take care of it. All right, just want to show you, and that is how I look like. And the other side. All right, all rust out. Somehow I need to clean all this rust. Right, rust to see here. Trying to make it work. All right, wish me luck. I'm going to do now is removing these 2 wires. That this is for the secondary. So I'm going to remove this speaker, be able to clean everything because there's lots of rust. Anyway, because this wires, the installation is messed up, and they have to take it out anyhow. I'm going to add some solder here. That's going to help to release it quicker. Alright, the speaker is out, and all this needs to be fixed. That's a good sign. Very good sign. It's very encouraging. It means the speaker is operational, because primary and secondary were working pretty well. I'm going to double check it. And that's the primary. And so primary is working. Let's check secondary. And this is the secondary right here. Yep, secondary is working as well. That's very good. Very encouraging. It's working. I'm going to put this speaker somewhere so I can work on that later. Now I'm going to focus on actually the chassis. Alright, I removed everything as you see. Everything came out. Now that's back there. I take the switch off. So now I'm going to clean this. I'm going to clean it, with alcohol, then rust proof it, and then later on paint it. Yeah, I'm trying to take whatever I sprayed the screws because they were all rust out. Now I'm cleaning it, clean all those oil. What I'm doing, I'm putting a very one layer at least, one coat of this rust uh, naval jelly. What it does actually is, kill the rust. So I don't want this rust come back. I keep this radio for the future generation to enjoy. Somewhere this radio between 1937 to 1939, they made this radio. So it is pretty old, and trying to preserve all this. I need to wear gloves to do this. I do have a gloves, but I forgot to wear it. But just remember, because you don't want to get this in your hand. It's a chemical. A little more add to this. So if I do still have some left, some areas has more rust, so I'm trying to put a little heavier coat in it. What I'm trying to do is kill the rust so it doesn't come back. All right, now we're going to wait. It says the bottle about 15 minutes or so. I need to double check. It's a 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to wait that and then come back. Again, I put in rust proof here to get rid of this rust, at least slow it down. Not to remove all of it, at least it's gonna slow it down. As you notice, this was masked. This morning I masked it off totally, and so I already spray painted. It looks pretty nice. So this is the spray painted totally. See all been painted. So what I'm going to do is going to remove the masking tape and going to install them. You know, it looks very nice. It's all the rust is gone, and this is like a silver paint. So let's remove all the masking tape with a couple of hours for drying time. And here, you know, Florida is so hot. After a few minutes, it got dried off right away outside. It's coming out. Looking great. All right. They all came out. Now I need to remove the bottom. What I did, I put just a paper towel, tape some area, and it's coming out pretty simple. All right. It's looking good. There is no overspray inside. You see, this is pretty small. I can put it in the palm of my hand. Very small chassis. Now let's get this one, and we're going to remove again. Masking tape, be very gentle and make sure you don't damage anything. It's looking good. I'm going to take this solder out, clean it a little bit because I need to take the back out to see what exactly is going on. The volume, I assume it works, but on and on switch is not working, so I need to find out why that not working. I'm trying to gently remove this without breaking it. This is inside. Now I need to find out why it's not working. Okay, let's test it to see if it might work or not. Just so right now the switch is off. There is no noise. So when we turn on, so as you see, it continues even if it's off. It indicates it's on. So need to do some more cleaning and then try to test it again. And now it's better. It's loosened up. It's moving very freely, as you see. We'll put the washer back in. Okay, I think that took care of it. So connected, and it's not coming on. That is good. A little more cleaning. Take extra oil off. I lubricated because the thing is so old. So I want to make sure this worked for a long time. It was amazing. This thing was not working at all. Now see, they work very well. Move very freely. That was the goal. Sure, you can turn it on and off, and also the volume control gonna work. On, off, on, off. So it is fixed. So the switch is fixed. That's very good. I want to take the opportunity and thank you for taking your valuable time watching these videos. If you're interested to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel and you will be notified when new video being uploaded. You have a great day.